Hello and welcome to The Villain Was Right, the podcast where we look at movies and TV shows from the villain's perspective and dare to ask, were they really all that bad? I'm your host, Rebecca Reeds.
And I'm your host, Craig Fay.
And this week we are talking about the iconic series, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Mostly focusing on season 1 and 2. We might do a sequel to this if you like it. And how do I want to say this? We are joined by a very special guest, my partner in Dungeons and Dragons, one of my very good friends and a friend of the podcast, wonderful person, hilarious comedian. Please give it up for Kyah Green.
That was the single nicest introduction I've ever received. My God, that was like 10 compliments in a row.
One of my favorite people on the planet. Wow.
I do love how Rebecca just slid into full on this is a stage and there's a crowd here that can go wild.
Yes, right? That's right.
And thank you to everybody listening in your car who took your hands off your wheel and clapped for Kyah.
Now get them back on the wheel.
Yep, I can feel it, but don't die. Okay?
Don't die.
Clap with your hearts.
So
scream inside your hearts.
Kyah, we always like to ask when we have a guest on, what is your relationship with Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh, how much time do you have? Okay, yes! So I got really into Buffy when I was in grade 10 or so, and I was what people call gay. And I was trying to figure that out, and there's no instructions. So I turned to the internet, and in turning to the internet, I found, hey, there's gay people on the show called Buffy, and so I started downloading episodes on, and this will date me, LimeWire.
That's right.
Yep. And
get ready for a virus.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we all made those mistakes for sure. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I became quite obsessed with it, and learned everything about it. Watched it a million times, and it has since become way too big of a portion of my personality.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that would have been the later seasons, because once Willow came out, right? Is that what?
Yep.
And that's what got you into it.
That is correct.
And then you backtracked on the previous seasons after that,
Yes,
or did you start from season 1, episode 1, and we didn't hit the gay character until season 4 or 5?
That's an excellent question. I first watched whatever episodes once again I could find online, which were from every season across the board, and then like a psychopath, I watched them in this order: 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 7. Like a moron, because that's where the gay people were.
Feels like a Star Wars watch.
Yeah,
I like that.
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Also, they're all a little gay.
Oh yeah,
It's a
every
misfit
episode
show.
it's very campy.
Misfit.
Totally. There's a lot. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on.
Yes.
A lot of metaphors for I don't quite fit in, and
I mean, she literally comes out to her mom as a slayer at some point in season 2.
Yeah,
it's
there you go.
Okay, we get it.
The season finale, and let me tell you, that hit hard for me.
Yeah, buddy.
I was like, oh, this is, and I'm just going to say this right off the top. I was saying this to Rebecca on the ride over, is what I watched this as a probably the same age, grade 10 or whatever. The Faith season was the one that really got me into it.
Oh, love that season.
But I was I remember this being fun. Here's a girl going around kicking ass and killing vampires, and there's the bad guy of the week or whatever. I had forgotten how big the stakes are, the emotional stakes in this, and how there is actual consequence to a lot of the things that Buffy does. Well, I was just yep, okay, here, villain of the week, and she kicks some ass, and then next week we're back in home ec, and she's got her, or she's got to take an algebra test, and you're no,
there's fallout.
There's fallout.
Yep. No, she dies and then has an emotional.
She's ruined by a lot over these things.
Yeah. No, they really carry it over.
They do.
They really
and
let you know.
Good,
They're
good for you.
Hey, we're dealing in trauma over here.
Totally.
Get into it.
And it has a good memory of itself, so it doesn't forget trauma. That's the other thing. When something bad happens, they hang on to it for seasons and seasons.
which makes sense.
Which is how it works.
Yes, that is how trauma works. So if
I
you've
think
never,
we're all still working through season 1 trauma on this show. I don't know.
oh yes,
Season 1 of our individual lives?
yes, oh buddy.
The writing team was worse back then, let me tell you.
You got a laugh. You got attention for making somebody laugh once, and now you're on this course.
Yeah, it's happening.
Really locked into that episode structure.
So if you have never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, first of all, I would. Okay, I believe we are all team watch Buffy.
A classic.
Although I will say, because I recently rewatched seasons 1 and 2 for this, but also just for life, for fun. And I forgot how if the first season, it really feels like they're figuring it out.
It's janky. It's janky. It's really janky.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
There are episodes where I was like, even I would say I would make an argument for even season 2, there's a bit of shakiness where we're like, some of this is a little rough to get through.
3 hits the ground running.
This gets better.
Yeah.
This gets much, much better. And the first 2 seasons, you're like, some of this isn't great.
You almost have to just lean into the jankiness and
You really
enjoy
do.
it for how 90s and how cheap it was.
And that is my argument for why it's still kind of good.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I will make the argument, number one, that it feeds off of the movie. And if you've ever seen the movie, woo, you gotta lean into that camp.
You do.
You gotta come in laughing or you're not gonna have a good time.
Yep.
Okay, you're not gonna enjoy this if you come in like
Yep.
this is a serious movie. Okay. Same way, you're not gonna like it if you think this is it is serious, but it's not.
It earns that.
It earns its seriousness. Absolutely. I would agree with that. Because there's a lot of characters that are kind of off a little bit. Like, first of all, okay, well, anyway, I can't get into Xander this early.
No, that's going to be a whole section.
I want to scream. Anyway, so first season, like just to give like a very quick synopsis of first season, it's basically we've got Buffy kind of figuring herself out. So we're figuring out that Giles is here and he's the Watcher and he's going to help her. Giles is so your character.
I love him so much.
And I know you do. I just know
thank
you
you.
do. Rewatching this, I was like, oh my God, this is Kyah. Like this is everything.
That means
Like
so much to
you
me.
are so Watcher coded to me. Like you were just so Watcher coded.
If you compliment me one more time, I'm gonna have to leave this room. I need you to know that. I have a threshold, and that's gonna be it.
Threshold and we're
Okay?
hitting it.
And I'm going to go and get a book. And I'm going to research something
That's
that
right.
will positively impact your life.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so we've got Giles, and we're basically we're forming the Scooby Gang. Okay, we're getting people together. We're making these friendships happen. We're introducing like a lot of first season is also like the whole first season. The arc is that we have the Master and he's trying to reopen the Hellmouth and regain total power and these sorts of things. And they're fighting that. And then at the end, she dies, but then comes back, is saved by Xander, which is his only redeeming quality. Anyway, and then second season feels a little better. Like we've got more going on. It's much more of like a metaphor of her like growing up and kind of coming into herself a little bit. And one of the bigger arcs is that she has sex with Angel and then he flips his lid.
Gasp.
Who could possibly?
Gasp.
And then coming out to her mother and like that whole arc, and then we're there, and then we always have like these like villains of the week, which I wrote out because to make my first point. Okay.
Oh my God, I love this.
I would okay, so
right now.
not only I just want to be very clear that I'm not only arguing for the vampires, okay?
Yep.
But that in between season 1 and season 2, we have witches, a praying mantis, hyena spirits, possessed computers, killer puppets, coma boy haunting dreams, invisible student, Frankenstein, mummified princess, reptile demon, warlocks, demon possession, ghosts, android, werewolves, fish monster. Okay, just to name a few.
Just to name a few.
Move! Leave this place! Leave this place! It is not just the vampires. You got Steppen, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You are living in the worst possible town of all time.
Yes.
I'm begging you to leave.
Yeah, it's shocking. There's a survival rate, period. Even there's only one girl walking around trying to fix this.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, okay, when you watch, because, and especially I would say, like, there's a few of these episodes that really punch out for me, like, really have, like, memorable, they're very memorable episodes. And to me, one of the most memorable episodes is the Hyena Spirits episode.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because, first of all, because it's just, in my opinion, iconic,
Yeah.
okay?
Oh, yeah.
But secondarily, because a lot of people die. Like, they don't hide it very much. Whereas some of these episodes, it's like they'll pick off, like, one or two people, one or two bad things will happen.
Sure,
or they
a
kind
girl out on her own at night
Yeah.
is murdered.
You know,
and it's
one
but
woman, who cares?
No, but like it wasn't on school property.
yes,
you know what I mean?
absolutely,
Like,
yes, yeah.
So, and that hyena episode is pretty quick in the season. I think
yeah.
it's like episode 4,
6,
I want to say.
I
Oh,
think.
6. Okay, there we go. 6.
I might be
Okay.
wrong, but
no,
I don't think
but
I am.
it's somewhere right in there.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna just defer to your expertise on this. Okay, so it's pretty like okay, maybe mid-season, but a shorter season. Okay, mid-season on a shorter season. Light that school on fire, burn it to the ground. I cannot believe that we are all back in school next episode walking around like this is some normal ass shit.
And then the most extreme point I can do with that is the episode where they become where the swim team is being turned into sea monsters.
Go fish, yeah.
Yeah, there is, or is that the one? Anyway, there is one where there is a body that is hidden inside a locker.
Yep.
And the girl opens it up and a dead body falls out.
That's the first episode.
Is that the first episode?
believe so,
Okay,
yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, gym class is canceled because there was a body." I hope you cancel more than gym class.
Yeah,
you cancel school.
School is done for a week.
Yes.
Body. If
There's a
you
PTA
are
meeting?
body, you run an
Is that the
award.
first episode?
I believe
That's a
that's
pilot.
Yeah, because Cordelia says, "What's up with the extreme dead guy?" Like that's I'm pretty sure that's something
Okay.
that starts. out.
Dude,
I might be wrong though.
You're right. That is the first note I have, so that's probably the first episode.
But also, I could be wrong because I think it happens several times. So that-
Yes, it
a
does.
body is found on the campus.
Bodies are constantly found
All the
at
time.
all times. The morgue in this town is making a fucking killing.
Bank.
And not only
Do you envision morgues as for-profit institutions?
They are here because otherwise you're missing an opportunity. That's a niche.
and not only that, the cemeteries. You're telling me I bury somebody and that hole's free in the next week?
Yeah.
Are you telling?
There's
these bodies are just lifting themselves out of these bad boys. Okay.
I think there's like 42 or 43 cemeteries in Sunnydale, apparently, according to some line later, like 40 of them.
That's so much.
No, and that makes sense.
And
but
it's
it makes
so
sense.
grim.
It just makes sense.
does. It does.
Okay.
Like that's their primary industry.
Yes,
like
of course.
Like oh, we were a railroad town,
Yeah.
or we had a port. It's like no, we built our entire economy around graveyards.
Yeah, it's just like a factory.
People come from miles around to be buried here.
Because they might come back.
I actually pretty good pitch.
Honestly?
Yeah.
There's an episode in that, I think.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And here's my pitch, okay? Nature is always equalizing itself in a certain way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's always counteracting, okay, to things that are attacking it, okay? This is where these things naturally happen. Let them happen, leave. Okay? I don't understand why all these people are like, I don't understand why we moved to this den of wolves and all these wolves are killing us. What is happening? Why? We must stop the wolves. It's like, don't be here, please.
We established our bacon-smelling perfume company at the mouth of a wolf cave.
Yeah.
Why do the wolves keep
What's
attacking it?
happening? It's called a hellmouth.
Yeah.
Leave. Okay,
Yes.
this is actually their habitat.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where they hang out. don't move to a place called the Hellmouth.
Buddy, I've moved out of neighborhoods for less.
Absolutely. Yes.
You know?
Oh, man.
And even if you don't know it's a hellmouth, even if you don't know that vampires exist, even if you have turned a blind eye to all this very, very, very apparent weird shit, which they even hang a lantern on at certain points, where Buffy's like, Mom, have you not noticed like all the crazy shit? You would still be like, there is so much bad stuff that happens here. How are you not mobilizing as a community?
Yeah, and how are you surprised every time I come to you and go, you need to leave for a little? How are you surprised? How did you not notice this?
Dude,
right?
I once had an experience so bad, I lit the sweater I was wearing on fire. Okay, I will not go back. Okay.
Sorry.
Forward only.
What?
Okay.
You burnt the clothes?
Yes.
That you were wearing when it happened?
Yeah, they had bad zhuzh. Okay, they were not for this world.
Yeah, it was an energy
like,
thing.
Yes, I was like something, it just was so bad that I need to get rid of everything. Okay, I'm telling you, cleanse. All right, move, cleanse this area.
Yep.
Okay, this is literally their property. Mm-hmm. The vampires, the weirdos, whatever.
Yep.
Let them roam. Okay? The fact that they are fighting back is their right. Okay.
Yeah.
As is their right. Okay. And it's not their fault that people keep obviously replenishing the population of this place.
Yep.
Okay. Because clearly they would have. This can't be a big town. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
People have to keep moving in.
Well, I mean, jobs open up fairly frequently.
Absolutely. That's true. And with a lot of turnover.
Yeah, high turnover in this high school.
Which is so sad because it's those people that had a hard time getting getting hired.
Yeah.
So they're walking in with some real positive energy.
Yeah,
they're like, finally, everything's turning around.
Finally, I can be a computer teacher in a high school.
Oh, no.
What's that? A beautiful praying mantis bit my head off? Oh, God. Why?
Yes. And to that point, I think this is very early in the series when Giles is giving some like exposition as to like the Slayer mythology or whatever,
yes.
demons. And he goes, for untold eons, demons walked the earth and made it their home, their hell. Eventually it was cleared. They cleared the way for mortal animals like us, humans. And you go, oh, that eventually it was cleared is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that, what was the nature of this expulsion of these demons from their home?
Yeah.
What did happen there? Why do we have a hereditary slayer, that has to do this all the time?
Also sounds a lot like they were here first.
Yeah, for eons, even countless eons.
Interesting.
Yeah, one man's paradise, another man's hellscape. That feels like, profiling.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. I think they've got a good point. And I think there are even, minor villains and stuff that I'd love to get at. Because I'm like, there was one episode in the second season that bothered me so much because I was like, oh yeah, like release these people. So it was the ghost episode where they're running around with the gun and like they're reenacting something. First of all, I don't think ghosts can control their reenactments. Okay, this is clearly
this is the 1950s.
This is a trauma spiral.
Yep.
Secondarily, I just want to say that I understand that this kid is like, oh, I'm like, he was groomed. Okay,
yeah.
Oh, because he was in a relationship with his
with his
teacher.
teacher. I was like, this is horrifying for this kid. I was like, this poor kid.
Yeah.
Okay, he's crashing out, obviously. Okay, nowhere to turn. This poor kid. Okay,
Never should have happened at all.
And it never should have happened at all.
That's when you need some sort of like medium or like someone who can speak to ghosts to go in and be like, listen, you shouldn't have shot her.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been having sex with your student.
Yeah.
Let's call this a moral mulligan.
Let's all go back to sleep.
Stop haunt. This is not worth haunting over.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes,
were both done. You were both done wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely. I would also, there's so much to talk about.
There's so much. Because there's a villain every single episode.
Yes, there is.
Villain being, of
course. Okay. Well, why don't we dig into a few main characters then?
Oh, yeah.
I would love to talk about Xander for a minute because fuck.
Yeah, this is about to become the hero was wrong.
Yes, it very quickly. That piece of shit.
Yeah, man.
And I keep sitting here going
Get 'em.
because I can't exactly remember. It's more like I have feelings of tones of the later seasons, right? So I'm like, I hope he gets better, and maybe you can confirm or deny this because the first 2 seasons,
Yeah, he's insufferable.
I want to throw this man into a fucking ocean.
Yes.
First of all.
Yep.
Firstly.
Yep.
Okay. Who the fuck is turning down Willow?
Oh, I know,
Are you
right? I
kidding
know.
me?
It's so
Are
upsetting.
you kidding
And
me?
that's a 3rd season thing. But then when you only pay attention to her when you can't have her and you can't.
It drives me crazy.
Oh, it drives me crazy
because she is just a catch and a half.
Absolutely.
Just a 10 out of 10. Okay, I love Willow so much.
Me too.
As a character, as an actor,
Yes.
as everything. Okay, her style, her grace.
Craig,
do
sorry,
love-
did you have a thought, Craig?
No, I just do love with Willow. It's like, as you said, season 1, they're sort of figuring it out.
Yeah.
She's like, she's the dumpy kind of loser girl who's like hiding, and then they're like, no, she's too cute for that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she's
sorry.
just
In no world.
In no freaking world.
In no world.
No,
in no
I'm
world.
sorry.
Obviously, the most girlfriendable of all of the
It's a
characters.
slam dunk.
I'd
dude.
pick her over Buffy any day.
Any day of the week. I literally
Any
would.
day.
Yes. Any day I'd
Any
pick
day.
her over Buffy.
That's
You know
no
what?
shame on Sarah Michelle Gellar. I just don't let the sidekick's always the cutest, and Willow is the cutest.
She's just killing it.
Actually,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, you know what? She's definitely more my type for sure.
Yes,
Totally.
You're right.
yes.
You're right.
Totally.
Okay, she's fabulous. All right, so number 1, who
Sucks.
the hell is turning down Willow? Number 2, okay, no means no.
No means no,
Xander.
dude.
So no means no. Okay, and you're not taking the no.
Yep.
And I hate it.
Oh, for
And
his
you're-
like obsession with Buffy. Yeah.
The level of anger he levels at her, like, I'm so glad he never, like, as a fictional character, got 4chan. You know, like.
I know, and he has such that energy.
Big
I'm just like,
incel
but I'm
energy.
just a nice guy.
Yep.
She won't pick me because I'm a nice guy.
Yep.
And I'm like, I fucking hate that dude. All of his dialogue, his little
Yep.
quips, everything. It just drives me crazy. He's just a whiny little nothing.
Oh, and you know what got me about him? It's like he is in a car making out with Cordelia. Another very attractive woman.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? And
I would argue far more, and I
Out
know
of his
she's
league.
supposed to be mean or whatever, far more charming than Xander.
We all
yeah.
love Cordy.
Well, I love her.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love her.
All the way.
I
Okay,
was-
spicy, but like in a good way.
She's
okay?
so funny.
She's
Exactly.
genuinely so funny.
She's
Yeah.
very, like, I know it's charisma car, but she's very charismatic. Like, it's, they nailed it.
They nailed it on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her parents were like, charisma.
I'm getting.
You know,
We were gonna
charisma.
go with Jennifer, but I have an instinct.
and a feeling.
That's a charismatic baby. Yeah, she's so great. But, they're making out in her car or whatever, and he's just going on and on about, like, Buffy this, Buffy that.
Oh.
And I was just like, understand, man. Like, you're constantly complaining about, like, not getting the girl or, like, deserving the girl or whatever. And it's like, you have a beautiful woman who wants to make out with you right here, right now, and you're going off about some heartache or whatever. You're moaning about not being man enough to kill vampires or whatever it is. And I was like, stop it. Stop. Just appreciate that somebody wants to touch you. Just, not to be like crude about it, but like,
You're right.
like the here and the now. Live in the moment.
Be here, sir.
That's so funny.
You're making this poor woman feel terrible.
Yeah.
Don't do this to her.
No,
Appreciate
he
her.
is the
And
worst character.
And she
Yeah.
knows she's slumming with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like
yeah.
she has
She's
said
aware.
that to you.
Yeah.
She is aware
Yeah.
and still turns it around. You know what I mean? Still
Totally.
is like, no, I am going to hitch my
Yeah.
ride to this fucking wagon.
100%. Yeah, and he doesn't deserve it. He
doesn't
deserve
deserve
and
it.
he fucks it up.
Even a little bit.
Even a
dude.
little bit. The thing that really gets me is because he hates Angel so much, right? Because of the Angel and Buffy, that whole thing, is at the very end of season 2 when he is sent by Willow with a message to go to Buffy and tell her that we're trying to insole Angel, just hold him off, because if you wait long enough, then we might be able to give him his soul back.
Yeah.
And Xander shows up, and all he says is kick his ass. Does not deliver the message.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Does not tell her, and makes her kill her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Brutal. That's a brutal thing to do to someone.
It really is. He seems to have no heart. And also, there are so many good reasons to not be with Angel.
And that's not even it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's so many good reasons to not be with him.
He's 200.
And none of those reasons are...
That's an age gap.
That's an age gap.
And none of those reasons should
Half
be
your
because
age
he's
plus
not
7
me.
and a century.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, good Lord.
Yeah, if he hated Angel because he was worried about Buffy, that would be one thing.
Oh.
But he's not thinking about Buffy.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
He
It's
doesn't.
just he's not me, and that's why you shouldn't be with him. Instead of like he's a killer.
Yeah.
Bella. This is the skin of the killer. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm begging you. All right. Because, and I'd love to kick into Angel because I made you watch the episodes where she loses it to him.
Yeah.
Surprise
Well,
and
not made you,
innocence.
but like those are the ones I recommended because I was like, we need to talk
Well,
about
that
it.
is
Those are
and
iconic.
and that is the arc of
That is the arc.
And that is
the moment.
also like the thing I remember most about Buffy.
Yeah.
Like on the first watch, it was like he goes evil.
Yes.
It's a whole thing.
I think a lot of people would agree that that's where Buffy starts to turn into the show that it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's where Buffy starts,
Yeah.
basically.
And I think, first of all, don't fuck a vampire.
Don't
fuck a vampire. Okay, here's my defense of Angel. He's a vampire.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I couldn't believe, like, when he turns evil, that makes so much more sense to me than anything else.
Yeah.
I really honestly, and even on this rewatch, dislike this whole angle of he has a soul, he's fine. And that's why I think in the later season, I love Spike so much.
Yeah.
And I have to, like, when I'm rewatching this with people, I have to be like, no, you're gonna love him. You're gonna love it. Just give him a minute.
Yeah.
Let the man cook, okay? Because, like, Angel is such a, first of all, he's he's 200, okay?
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Making out with a 16-year-old, that drives me insane. I hate that plot line.
It's not like a circle where if it's so bad, it comes back around to being good. Like, that's not how that works. That's
No.
not how an age gap works, to be very clear.
no,
There is no
no,
amount
no,
of
no.
old you can get where you're young again. You
Yes.
know? Like, I think that's what people think. They're like, well, 200, that barely even matters. You know, it's not like he's 40 years older than her. That'd be bad. You know, 200 is enough to have some perspective.
Yeah, like
You know?
he's sitting there like in bed smoking a cigarette, being like, "Do you remember when steam engines were invented?" Oh, is that not you? Oh, were you not alive when steam engines were invented? How about the telegraph?
Yeah.
Do you remember how crazy the telegraph was?
100%.
And buddy, I gotta just say, when I lost my virginity, which is also just a weird thing that we do as a society to like put those things in those
Right.
areas.
It's very
Anyway,
strange.
I don't need to get
I
into
get what
all
you're saying.
that.
The first time you turned a man evil. Yeah.
Like, I've heard some of your stories. That might line up.
Anyway, point being, the first time I decided to do that, I did that with somebody that also had never done that. And I gotta tell you, if I was to do it again, if I got back to that age and was like, I'm gonna have sex for the first time, you're gonna be damn sure it's not with somebody that's been around for 200 fucking years. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I've never done this before, and you've been doing this for 200 years?
Bad.
I think not.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like putting a jet engine in a Honda Civic.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, you're not gonna be able to drive that.
No.
You're gonna be able to control it.
No.
Especially because, like, there's super strength involved. And, like, there's a lot.
that's true.
Also, there's a strong possibility that he hasn't for like a decade.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not a dick I want to be on. Okay, you're gonna shoot me through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't be the first fucking bullet out of that barrel, dude. There's no
Yeah.
fucking way. Okay, I'm gonna hit the ceiling. Okay, I can't. I will not be party to this.
I would be worried that he has like venereal diseases and stuff that have otherwise become extinct.
Yes,
You
there's
know?
actually no vaccine for this.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no antibiotic.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing you can take to get rid of the plague. Okay.
That's right.
The whatever.
He
the-
is. Plague, you
And
know?
he has a dead body.
He's a dead body.
He's a dead body.
He also, okay, and here's another point I would like to make to this show. He also, and I don't know what their age differences are. He looks a lot older than her. Okay, if this was like, I'm a boy that's been around, I'm a teen that's been around for 200 years. Visually, I think I could find more acceptance in it. Okay. They look like there's an age difference.
Yes, he looks like a man.
That's a man. Okay.
Man.
That is a full man. Okay. And I'm not saying he doesn't look good. I'm just saying he's a man.
Yeah.
And Sarah Michelle Gellar, who I believe is she's not like how old was she when the first season came out?
She was quite young. I think she was like I want to say something like 18.
She was 18 in the first season.
For some reason, I thought she might have been like 20.
Maybe she was 20. I think you're right. I think she was around
like
20.
Right there. You know what I mean?
She was like one of the youngest
She still
cast
looks
members.
young. Okay.
That pilot episode, I was like, oh, you do look young.
Baby.
And
Yeah,
Willow definitely looks baby.
Yes.
And I was like, and y'all are hanging out together.
Yeah,
I'm like,
absolutely.
every time Angel shows up, I'm like, no, don't wear his leather jacket around.
It's weird.
It's weird, and
Hello,
I hate
youth.
it. Yes. Oh my God. And I also, in the second season, if we're talking about villains I agree with Spike wanting to get rid of Angel.
I completely agree.
I'm like, yes, absolutely. This man is a terror. He's also being so rude to you constantly.
Oh, he's hitting on your girlfriend in front of you.
Yes.
And like,
Absolutely.
I don't quite know what that dynamic is between the three of them. Is that ever?
Well, that's the hello. How are we? That's the wing
we're
of the,
being sexy vampires.
Well, they've been around for long enough. They've tried it all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
all happened. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the wink and the nod here, I believe.
I believe it's
Okay.
canonical at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe an angel, but
Yeah.
Okay, just
they've
that
all done the things.
everybody's done
All the
What's her
things.
name? Drusilla?
Drusilla,
Yeah.
correct.
I really like her.
Oh, I do too.
I love her as a character.
Great energy.
So
Great.
fun.
The performance is exactly what I want.
Yep.
She's like weird and creepy.
little
and like,
nuts. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think they're nailing her.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
I think they
100%.
had her figured out right away.
And I really like Spike and Drusilla's relationship.
Me too.
Because like they love each other.
They do.
legitimately love each other.
It's got like Adam's Family vibes.
100%.
Yeah.
It's like it's a fucked up love, but they love each other.
they love it.
Which then brings to mind the question: if they can love each other and have love in some way or another, then are they? They're people. They're people. They're people capable of doing good things and having loyalty, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we shouldn't kill all of them with spikes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Just a thought,
You know what? Their evilness or whatever is just a product of them being shunned by society.
Potentially.
You know?
Potentially.
And being like, oh, these people are, when you're like, oh, you're a bad kid. And you're like, I'm not a bad kid. I'll show you a bad kid. And then you do bad things.
Yeah. Or just the fact that they happen to eat us.
Yeah.
know?
That's for sure. I see that as, if you do that as an unexamined thing, you're like, yeah, I got to eat humans so humans aren't human.
Yeah.
Right? I dehumanize them because I have to eat them to survive. I don't want to contemplate the morality of that. Like, I don't
wonder
want
else who does that.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Wonder.
Yeah. Do pigs
The top of my head.
Do
Yeah.
pigs have the intelligence of a 5-year-old? Yes.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, right? Like if you ate something, lots of people do this, So
Yeah.
just
and
saying.
once again, obligated to,
Yes, or they'll die.
or they'll die.
And the person that they're going after the most is their exterminator.
Yes.
Like, how is
Yeah.
that wrong? You know what I mean? That's like a bunch of cockroaches getting together and being like, let's get this guy. Okay. You know what I mean?
And you'd kind of be like, respect.
Yeah, he's got the funny gas. We gotta get him. Okay.
He's kind of genociding us. Let's fix it.
Let's get enough of us together so we can bully this person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if there was a whole bunch of chickens that took over a slaughterhouse and won, I'd be on their side.
Yeah.
I would be.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. You'd
And I
be like,
gotta
that's
tell
your
you-
chicken house now.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
You earned it.
You
Well done.
did it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good Lord. I would also love to very briefly talk about Kendra.
Oh no. Oh God. Kendra is such a mistake on so many levels.
Oh, huge mistake.
The other Slayer?
Yes.
The one from
Okay.
question mark elsewhere.
Yes. Oh my God. It is, first of all, we watch in my opinion, Buffy be the biggest cunt of all time.
Big time.
I could not, watching that, my 2025 jaw was on the ground. I was like, no fucking way, dude. Okay, first of all, this is another Slayer. Okay, so obviously this should be an automatic team up. And she's and I understand that she's like going after Angel, but it's like, I think this could be a very quick conversation where we just discuss this. Okay. I don't understand why yes. Secondarily, that accent. Oh my God. What is, the actor's name again? Oh my goodness.
Bianca Lawson? No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. No, you're right. Yes. That is right. She, who, by the way, has, I believe, played a teen for 3 decades.
She is ageless. She's a literal vampire.
She is ageless.
It's
she's been a teen she was a teen for decades. Okay, very impressive. A very attractive woman, a wonderful actor, and this was not the moment.
No, this was done to her.
Yes, this was. This feels This feels like a hate crime of an episode. I'm not going to lie to you, because at one point Buffy even looks back to her and does the accent at her, making fun of her.
It's bad.
Oh no, it's bad, dude. There was a reason I didn't put that on the list, because I was like, I will not make Craig watch this. Okay, I'm not going to force this upon anybody.
I say this as a very big Buffy fan. This show's bad at race. Bad at race. And that would be one of the top examples.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yes, that whole episode felt like a hate crime. It was crazy. So I just needed to make note of of that.
I love it, but it has its flaws.
Oh, it has its flaws.
Yeah, and that is among them for sure.
It has its moments.
And like this also just she is so hard done by. Like she has no parents. She was been raised since she was a child to do this. She like flies over there in a in the cargo space of an airplane because no one's taking care of this teenage girl.
No,
like it's bad.
And Buffy immediately mean girls her. And then continues to mean girl her the entire time, pretty much.
Yeah.
It is
until she gets herself killed.
Until she gets herself killed. Oh, but don't forget, she gives her one possession before she gets herself killed. She's like, "This is my one possession. It's my steak. I love it. You have it."
It's an odd choice.
Yeah.
But on a more lighter and positive note, I would love to talk about the bronze.
Oh,
what
yes.
is their insurance situation? Like, at what point do you go, we have been the target of multiple mass vampire attacks? Like, and people have died here from these massive vampires.
A lot.
There's a werewolf attack in the first couple seasons. Like, at what point do you not just shut this place down?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Or Sunnydale or Sunnyvale? Sunnydale. Municipal council needs to get together and be like, no more public gatherings. Yep. Like none. We can't have more than...
a curfew. Okay, this is an area that should have a curfew, okay? The sun is down, so are you. Get to bed, okay? Go inside. What are we doing?
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, there is an episode in the 3rd season called The Wish where they, like, look at an alternate world where the Master won, and they do have, like, a curfew, and people are protected. I'm like, why didn't we do that earlier?
Yeah.
You might say the Master was right.
You might say that. You might say
that his success would have led to a better, more equitable society.
Place.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. And the vampires take over the bronze specifically. Because it's vampire territory, man. That's their home.
It so clearly is.
You're in home court for them.
I do love, there was that episode in the second, I think it's The Judge, where they blow him up with the rocket launcher, which I loved, because that's like such a absolutely 100% straightforward solution to a problem that they had. They're like, no weapon can kill him. It just... You can dismember him. I was like, oh, so you blow him to a million pieces. Yeah. Great. Loved it. But
that is a great episode.
It is really, really
That's
good.
A fun episode.
The only real question is, where does that go later? Why didn't they hang on to that?
Right, exactly.
So many troubles.
But very specifically, they were like, do we go to the bronze? You're like, no, it's closed tonight. It felt very much like, we're using the bronze a little too much for mass vampire attacks. Let's go to a mall.
Yeah, that'll be better.
Because because what kills me about some American TV shows, and I still wonder, I still have questions about this, because I'm like, were underage bars like a thing? Is that like these club coffee houses that all of these like TV shows for teens always seem to have?
Yeah, I'm gonna
because
say-
like when I was growing up, there were definitely like dances we could go to, or we're gonna
All
go
ages
hit
night.
we're gonna go hit the Boys and Girls Club, or we're
Totally.
gonna go hit prom, or whatever, or there might be a coffee house we could hang out a little later. But what do you mean that there's all these teens here grinding and just there's bands and we're all allowed in at all times? I'm like, is that just a thing in the United States?
And when it comes to like those dances and proms and coffee houses and stuff, who didn't hang out there? Full adults. Full adults didn't hang out in those all ages places because that would be freaking weird.
It is.
So
Angel.
that's what's so weird about this place is that like adults hang out there and also 14-year-olds, and you're like, this is terrible.
Yeah, at some
This is a
point there's like
terrible place.
teachers there.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
anyone.
What is?
And Giles, I'll give full pass to. He even says, I don't like this, but I've just got to be here for like whatever reason.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, I go where the vampires are.
Yeah, he doesn't go for fun. He only goes when there's a story reason.
But you also know that the entire staff constantly talk about Giles when he's not around, and they're like, that guy is a pedophile, right? Like, they have to talk about him that way.
They
They're like,
must.
he's weird. There's always that group of teens hanging out with him in the library. They get in hushed tones anytime we're around. They all have secrets. He's visiting students in the hospital.
And at night.
And at night. And he just seems to be around all
Yeah.
the time. He's got accusations against him. There's no question.
Yeah.
He's got accusations.
Like, we know they're not true, but the rest of Sunnydale,
I'm just saying.
To be fair, there's a lot of other suspicious stuff going on that they're probably doing.
you're right. I feel like
you make a great point. That's probably pretty low on the list.
That's true.
There was a ghost that was shooting people. There's there was a swim coach who was transforming people. He's like, what's a little questionable? What's a little Marty McFly with the professor relationship here?
You're right. They're like, well, sure, he's probably sleeping with his students, but what he's not is a praying mantis, so it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
They're all gonna keep their heads.
The thing I love about Giles, though, is I desperately, and maybe this does happen in some season, I don't remember. I desperately want to see one scene of him actually having to do his job as a high school librarian.
I think this might be a season 3 thing, but there is one moment in one of the episodes where somebody walks in asking for a book and they all look confused.
Oh, that's great.
great. Yeah.
That
It's
is
like, what are you
wonderful.
doing here? And they're like, I'm here to get a book. It is quite good.
I have the occult section of my local high school library.
That is another question that I have because, like, I
Can
love
anybody
Giles.
check the occult books out? Like, is that a...
Yes, can anybody check the occult books out? And what books had to leave to make room for the occult books? This does not seem like an ethically sourced library. I feel as though maybe you have removed some really critical texts for the development of young minds in order to put the, like, Xanathar's Guide to Everything or whatever. That is D&D, but never mind. You understand what I mean.
No, I totally. Yeah, they just none of them know chemistry. Yeah. Walking around. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's a real Hogwarts, shouldn't somebody teach these people math kind of situation.
100%.
So funny.
I love that. And
Right?
my other criticism is like, listen, vampires can't go in anywhere that they're not invited,
Yep.
right? So maybe, just maybe, it's not the smartest thing to have your anti-vampire headquarters in the library of a public school.
building. Yeah.
Literally vampires have no problem getting into this school at any point. Multiple times they are in there, and you just go, and they can't. If the season finale, Willow is trying to do the spell, they are stopped mid-spell by vampires somehow sneaking up on them, despite a literal Slayer looking at the door. Anyway, and they come in and they just attack them, and Buffy gets framed for murder.
Yeah.
Right? If you had just done that in somebody's house or somebody's basement
couldn't have done
somewhere,
shit.
They couldn't have come in. They'd be like, "Hello,
Anyone performing any magic in here?
Let me in, please."
Literally literally never thought of that. That's so funny. It would have been so easy.
Don't do it in public spaces.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Let's do this in a public park. Very good. They'll never find us. Man, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot wrong with this town, I think.
Yeah.
Seems like
Yeah.
all the convenient routes are through cemeteries, but mind you, now that you've said the number, I can see why now.
I think it's-
I actually don't even think that's a plot hole.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, that's just factual.
It's like 50% cemeteries, this place.
And honestly, if vampires didn't exist, which is a reasonable stance to take when designing a town.
Yeah.
Pretty good urban design.
Okay, yeah.
Like cemeteries get this bad rap of being like creepy and whatnot, but they're actually very nice
love
places.
cemeteries.
I always run through them.
Yes.
I'm like, they're beautiful.
And the Victorian area, they were just parks. They were like used as parks.
Oh,
and
that's
then
great.
we started being like, they're creepy.
And
That's what they were for originally.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm also gonna blame that on the
Thanks,
Victorians.
Giles.
The Victorians were creepy, to be fair. Yeah, the Victorians were a creepy bunch.
Maybe if you want us to think that they're parks Victorians, you stop writing books like Frankenstein. Just gonna say, you know who's to blame? Mary Shelley.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
How
That's
dare
right.
you pioneer science fiction? How dare you, Mary Shelley? Sunnydale is a problem because of Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
If we could go back in time.
It does kind of feel like everything, a lot of the things in terms of the whole like villain hero thing would have been solved if they just told people vampires and things existed. Because by like hiding it, you do, as to your point, Craig, kind of move the needle on what's considered bad in the town, right? If people aren't dying, that's our threshold for bad is not a great setup, right?
I strongly believe that Buffy should have a hotline. Yes. That people call to and they're like, hey, just spotted one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she should be paid for her work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, have it a hotline service.
Yeah.
Okay, Giles can be on the horn, all right, or whoever. Willow, tech support. Okay.
Oh my God, fantastic.
Now we've got a crew together. Fucking Xander can drive the van so he feels like he's doing something.
That pissed me off. If anybody in the world needs a driver's license at 16, it is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The fact that there is a whole subplot where she is to her mom is like, well, I'm 17 now. You said I could try again after, if I didn't get into trouble. Like, Giles should be going to her mom and being like, listen. Your daughter needs a driver's license and a car. We need to equip her out. Or she needs to learn how to ride horses. I'm willing to go old school on it.
Yep.
But, this is a girl that needs to be mobile.
Yeah. And frankly, I think given the town's history, if she was riding around on a horse, no one would notice. No one would care.
Oh, who's that? Buffy Summers. She just rides horses at night.
She's such a weirdo.
I'm going to ask her to the prom.
I like how mysterious she is.
She just rides around with a sword. No further questions.
Not the weirdest thing I saw today.
At least she has a head. My standards are low.
And other people know that there is weird supernatural stuff because on the episode where Oz discovers that he's a werewolf,
Yeah.
he literally discovers that by waking up in the woods, okay, a little strange, and then calls his aunt or uncle and is like, hey, when my little nephew bit me, is he by any chance a werewolf? And then you don't hear the response. He goes, oh yeah, and how long's that been going on for?
Which is I love that line so much, and it is so funny, but it does immediately beg so many questions.
Yeah. Werewolf, and there's werewolf hunters that show up in town right away. So clearly, the public needs to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like at a certain point in Sunnydale, it's like LA where more people are industry, evil industry, than not. And how do you miss it at that point? That's like people walking around in LA being like, we make films here? Like, impossible.
Yeah. And again, I think this was the season finale or the two-parter of the second season. A vampire walks into the classroom during the daylight, takes off a hood, and yells at Buffy this is for Angel to something. This is a message from Angel, and self-emulates, sets themselves on fire. In front of the class. Buffy's everyone else is freaked out, and then that is never brought up again. That is Again. Parent teacher not like there's going to be a community meeting about this. Who was this lady who showed up and burned herself alive in front of my kids?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
I think at a moment you have so much trauma wash over you that you just start to forget.
It's like, nah.
It's like one time I forgot a guy bit me. I was like, I saw him. I was like, right, you bit me. I forgot about that.
What?
And I was like, right, it's just a part of the tapestry. Like, it's really.
We'll just put that away in a little drawer.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just drawer some shit. I think they're having some collective like. Also, I just think the sign for this town should just be turn around.
yes.
Sunnydale, don't.
No, thank you.
Don't.
Yeah.
I love that as a. Oh my God. Don't.
Just turn around.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. So how is anybody in this town a skeptic? Is what I want to know.
Truly.
Like truly.
Well, you got to watch X-Files and look at Scully to understand that, I think.
Plot reasons?
Yeah, you just got to
Plot
watch it
reasons.
and go, well, I guess you're just built like that, huh?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you see.
Yeah. And I think like I'm sure they're like, oh, we're doing the Twin Peaks thing of like, oh, small town America. There's so much weirdness underneath the surface. And I'm like, oh, Joss Whedon, Dave Lynch, you are not. You know, like I feel as though you are maybe putting it on a little thick on that front. I don't think this is the same.
Yep,
You know, you're not making a comment on society in the way you think you are.
That wasn't our high school experience.
Yeah.
I was a misfit. I sat in the lockers near the tech
Yeah.
wing, but I never saw a vampire.
No,
you know?
no one ever died in front of me is the thing.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And if they did, it was the biggest tragedy that school had ever.
Yes.
It was one. One kid gets killed in a car accident, and it was like the school shuts down. There's grief counselors. They're shutting the other high schools in town because somebody knew. You know what I mean? And this is just like, gotta keep the swim team going.
Tuesday.
We found the skin of a kid lying on the floor, but we can't lose the swim meet. The county.
We can't lose this swim meet.
It's
so good.
We're going to state for the swim. The state would be like, what do you mean you found the competition canceled? Nobody gets to do it.
Yes.
Nobody gets to do it because one of our swimmers was skinned alive and we don't know who or what. No more swim meet. You can't come. We're draining the pools.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. I mean, in Prophecy Girl, the last episode of the first season, a room full of kids is killed at they're all a bunch of vampires come in and kill a literal room, like in the AV club.
Oh yes,
Yep, that's right.
All dies.
And
And
there's
they're still
Cordelia's cool boyfriend or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
And then they're like, well, the dance must go on. You know,
It's wild.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Trauma on trauma on trauma
Yeah.
on trauma.
Yep. This very much
might
is
be
the
too-
yes and of shows.
This might be
Yes and.
this might be a little too dark to say this, but one thing that is very realistic is the America's ability to normalize terrible tragedy.
Well,
So
I mean,
that
if the
is-
vampires were using a gun, it would make sense. He's out there fighting for vampire rights, so
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just let them have the hellmouth.
Let them have it. Give it to them.
That's right.
Let the whales have the ocean. Let the vampires have the hellmouth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hanging my hat on here.
And the other thing that blows me away about this world is the sheer number of rituals or demons or whatever, where it's like every other week there's like a new way that they're going to bring hell back, which makes me believe it's not that hard
No.
or uncommon.
Yeah.
It's just been suppressed like crazy. You know? Mm-hmm. Like,
Yeah.
we got stone guys being delivered in boxes that can only be sealed. Like, there's like magic things that are going to open a hell gate. Like, there's all these things. And it can't be that hard because it happens so often where almost everybody has a different take on how to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah.
No argument there.
Yeah.
The world ends really frequently in that show. Like, I think I tried to go through and count the apocalypses at some point, and I failed. I I couldn't do it. I was like, this is actually
And then it's
increasingly
like,
difficult.
where's the barrier for an apocalypse? Like, like, does the whole world have to end, or is it just one? Is it just that humans are wiped off the earth? Is it like,
exactly.
Well, is it time to rank that villain?
I think so.
So
Okay, I have the you should move away from there scale. So from your ex's apartment to Chernobyl, I am going to give these vampires a Florida. Okay, just leave it for the animals. Okay, good lord. Kyah?
I'm gonna rank this from on just an evil scale of like teen incel to first evil.
Nice, nice.
Although now that I think about that, that's a shorter scale than I thought it was. I'm gonna give this elaborate murder rose ceremony a la Passions when Jenny Calendar dies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sad.
Yeah, it was.
I've got the no skip opening credits scale.
Oh, nice.
That's
nice. That theme song, I'm never skipping over it.
Right from
perfect.
the beginning.
It's perfect. It sets
Fashion.
the tone.
It does.
So-
it really does set the
Yeah,
mood.
love it, love it. So on a
Skips.
scale from The Simpsons, which like you
Right,
never
yeah.
skipped because I never skipped. Little backstory here is because when you were channel surfing, right,
Yep.
back in the night, if you caught an episode of The Simpsons where the first like that where the opening credits was happening, you're like, oh, I got to see the whole episode.
Yeah.
I didn't tune in 5 minutes too late.
That's right.
You know, so I never skip it now because I'm like, this is my heritage.
This is my
This is my hit.
This is the song of my people.
I am. We were grateful to see the opening credits.
Well, plus they switch it up every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Couch gag. You gotta get
exactly.
couch
You
gag.
got.
Yeah,
You got to get
it's
the
like
couch
it's
gag.
like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. And when you couldn't watch things in sequence, you were like, have I even seen this episode? Anyway, so on the scale from The Simpsons to Buffy, I think, I'm going to give Angel in this a Frasier. Iconic but over pretty quick.
Why skip it?
Why skip?
Why
Why?
skip it?
It's over already.
good.
And
It's over.
that was kind of I think Angel's run as a villain. It's over pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And team, before we get to our heroes and villains of the week, as always, there's a couple ways you can help out the podcast. As always, if you would like to follow us, you can follow us at VWR Podcast on Instagram, on TikTok. You can find us, Villain Was Right, on Facebook. We're still doing that.
Yep.
And
Posts automatically there.
some of y'all disagree. So if you disagree with something, if you want to hear your voice, follow us. Leave some comments. I'm down. Okay, I'll get into an argument. I'll do it. No, I won't. I will just leave it and slowly crumble into the darkness. If you would like to email us, this is getting weird for no reason. If you would like to email us, you can email us at villainwasright@gmail.com for your suggestions. These are also honestly, every episode we do is a suggestion.
At this point,
Yeah,
pretty much.
so
yeah.
if you want your voice heard, please email us or email us the fun story about you almost crashing your car because we said something fucked up. Those are my favorite. So please continue that. And if you got a couple bucks.
Yeah, you can help us out. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/thevillainwasright. Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you get amazing benefits from the artists that you support. And hopefully that's us. At $7 a month, you get 2 bonus episodes every month. I pick one, Rebecca picks one. And this month we're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, the new animated Ninja Turtles.
So good.
So good. So we share our thoughts on that. And Rebecca usually picks a really terrible movie. So there we
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Beauty's not older. Oh, and I think this is technically October. So next month you'll get the Ninja Turtles. Yes, and we also have ad-free tiers and audience choice tiers. And if you can't support us, thank you. So if you don't have the money to support us, that's fine. Thank you so much to everyone who listens. Thank you so much to everyone who tells your friends about it. We get messages from, I just discovered your podcast from Australia for the first time. So it's always great to hear that. So thank you so much. And now it is time for our heroes and villains of the week. I've got a hero this week for me. I've got my hero is that I got a laugh through translation, which I love.
Nice.
Which
That's
was
awesome.
Right? Felt so good. I was out to dinner with my mother-in-law and my new wife, Kat, which is so nice to say, and my mother-in-law's friend from university who is German and her adult daughter visiting from Germany. And we had ordered a whole bunch of stuff. It was like order for the table kind of thing. And we'd over-ordered a little bit. and we're all full, and we're all trying to decide, like, okay, who can take the food home or whatever, who's going to use it. We don't want to waste it. And, you know, the Germans are kind of like, well, we're leaving pretty soon, so I don't know if we're going to have a chance. And we're like, well, we have so much food at home already, we're not going to eat it. And so I just said to the German woman, I was like, well, you should take it back, because if you take it back and then throw it out, you will feel bad about wasting food, but the rest of us will feel fine. And she laughed, and the table, like it's not a great joke, but the whole table kind of like,
Yeah.
And the mother is like, sorry, what? I don't understand. And turns to her daughter, who then speaks German to her mother, presumably translating what I said. And then the mother laughed, and I was like, yeah!
Yes. Wow.
This is what I live for.
This is going in my journal.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for a laugh. So anyway, that's my hero of the week. What do you got for us, Kyah?
That's awesome. I don't know when this is being released, but I know that this will probably already have happened. I'm watching the Blue Jays right now at all of Toronto. And of course,
we're right. I think we'll be right still in the pocket of it.
This is out this Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. We'll still be in it.
Great. So we'll still be in it. It's possible Halloween will be canceled this year. We don't know.
Yeah.
Because at least in Toronto, shit's getting shut down if there's a game that night.
That's right.
But of course, the real heroes are the team. But I want to shout out all of the sports fans who have taken superstition to a professional degree.
Yeah.
There are I'm seeing people out there. Like I was at a bar the other day, and they gave me a hat. Like my friends gave me a hat in the second inning, and this was in the first game of the series, and they started to win immediately. And I've been instructed that I cannot not wear that hat when the Blue Jays are playing. Our friend of ours was standing in a corner, and we need to make sure that she's in corners from now on for the next week. But I know it gets serious for people, and I know people are out there making sacrifices for this level of superstition, and I want to tell them, you're the real heroes. We're all winning this equally. Those are my heroes of the week.
It's very real.
Your corner friend got screwed so bad.
Right? Yes.
You are fully mobile with that. Your friend, get back in the corner.
Get back in the corner. Yesterday,
I can't see the TV. Get back in the corner. They're gonna lose.
Truly, the group chat yesterday was just yelling, "Shannon, get back in the corner."
That's so
we were
funny.
losing, and I know that we are not the only ones. This is happening across Toronto.
Oh, dude. So I had a few people over for game one, okay, because I luckily had the Friday off, and I was like, yeah, game one, come over to my place. And then somebody made a joke about how for game two, well, now that they won, because the first game it was a blowout, right?
Amazing.
It was amazing. So somebody made a joke of like, oh, well, now we're always going to have to come to your place to watch the rest of the games. And then I went, ha, ha, ha. And then the second game we've lost. And now I'm kind
you're
of
wondering.
like, dude, I might have to. I'm not even kidding.
This is what I'm saying.
I might have to.
People
okay?
are rearranging their lives
dude,
right now.
If we lose the third one, everyone's coming over for the rest of the week to my house. I'm not kidding.
Because that's data. That's data. Now you have data.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, one's a fluke. Two, no, come over. Come over to my house.
Now we're getting in a pattern. We can't risk it. Anyway.
All right. So, team, not to... I'm gonna try and be calm. Okay, I'm gonna try and be so calm. Not to end on a sour note, but I have a villain, and that villain is Doug Ford.
Oh my God, yes.
Doug Ford, you can go fuck yourself, man. I'm vibrating right now. I don't even know if I can get it all out, dude.
Premier of Ontario, by the way.
Premier of Ontario. That fucking bee swallowing, ice cream munching, beach ball of a motherfucker can go walk into a fucking ocean, dude. Yep. I hate this motherfucker. This man is trying to peel back, like basically like tenant, like help, okay? Like basically laws that are in the tenant's favor. They're trying to pull all those back. They're trying to remove rent control, trying to make bike lanes fucking illegal. Dude, you're literally gonna kill people. Like, you're literally gonna kill people.
Yep.
Okay? We already have a homeless epidemic.
Like emergency situation.
It's an emergency situation. We are well within a recession. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Okay, we are well within one. Okay, grocery prices are out of fucking control, and you to help are going to get rid of you're just everything. Your lease is done after a year, and go fuck yourself.
Who does
they
that
can
help?
raise it as much as they want, because you know who the real victims are: the landlords. And I know you're going to be down with that vision, Kyah. We might have a little theme going on over at our Comedians in Dungeons Getting Dragons podcast.
But
Abe is on the right side of history.
Yes.
They work so hard not fixing anything.
They work so hard at never working.
Good Lord, I hate you. I hate him more than I've ever hated anybody.
Yep.
It's illogical. He is because it's constantly this. It's nonsensical. It doesn't even make sense, like, as far as money goes. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm just I feel like I'm choking on my own anger right now.
No,
Anyway,
you should. I mean, the truth is that if this carries on, most of Toronto is going to be unlivable, and people will have to leave.
and who's going to take out the garbage is my question. That's always my question. Who the fuck is going to take care of the day-to-day shit when nobody can live?
Oh, this is what happened in San Francisco, is that there are people who commute like an hour or more just to work minimum wage jobs in San Francisco because somebody has to do them, but nobody can afford to live there.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's
if this goes through, this might actually really radicalize me. I'm not kidding. I'm really upset. Anyway, just please have the heart attack I'm begging you to have. Please. I can't. He's my villain of the week. I hate him so much. I don't know if I've ever hated a politician more than this.
I will say the silver lining of this is he is a huge fucking coward. And has backed down on many unpopular things already.
Totally.
I'm really hoping this doesn't go through, because I cannot. And also, Ontario residents, if you didn't vote, what is wrong with you? This last election, I believe, was one of the lowest voter turnouts ever.
Yep.
What is wrong with you? You also did this. I hope you know that. You did this also. Get your ass out of your seat. It took me 5 minutes to vote. You cowards. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's so negative. It's such a positive. I just need everyone to be aware that this is happening right now so that we all know we're getting fucked. Okay.
Yeah, let's put it this way. Sunnydale had vampires, but at least it had rent control.
Yes!
I'd rather deal with the vampires than no rent control.
Mother had a beautiful
That's
home.
right. It was affordable.
It was a several bedroom home, and she could do it.
I pay $200 a month in rent, and I live next to 3 cemeteries.
You know what? I think some people from Toronto would take that gamble.
I would.
I think they would.
I would.
That's a lot of green space they have access to.
They're not going to build anything there. The view is going to be unrestricted forever.
Yeah,
anyway.
So I apologize, but here we are. Okay. Anyway, that does it for us here. I will let you know that always follow me at Rebecca Reads on any platform of your choosing. I am also going to be in Ottawa next weekend, the November 7th and 8th at the Laugh Lounge. So hit up the Laugh Lounge if you would like to come see me live. Kyah, where can people come find you?
Well, the easiest place to find me is that I have 2 other podcasts on this very network that you may listen to. One, you, as a fan of this Rebecca Reads over here, you've definitely listened to, called Comedians in Dungeons Getting Dragons. If you haven't heard about it, you should.
It's big, dumb fun.
It's big, dumb fun, and just a little bit of politics. We're becoming a bit of a spectrum.
opinion on that podcast.
It's very funny. Really love that. So check that out. You can also check us out at the Fandom Show, where myself and my partner Steph interview people on their fandoms. So you should check that out. There's a Buffy episode there. If you like Buffy, go check it out.
Hell yeah.
That's great. And yeah, you can follow me at Craig Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, as well. I will be headlining Absolute Comedy Toronto November 18th through 23rd, so you can check me out there, craigfay.com for show dates. And also, please, if you got a couple minutes, go check out my latest comedy album, World's Deadliest Cat, which is available now on
So good!
It's fantastic.
Thank you
It's
so much.
good.
Available wherever you get your music, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. And yeah, that does it for us this week on the podcast. Stay tuned next week where we're doing the barely lost audience choice movie Accepted. We're talking about school and all that fun jazz. And until then, this is The Villain Was Right, reminding you, do not sleep with 200-year-old vampires.
The Villain Was Right was produced by Andrew Ivimey for the From Superheroes Network. For more great podcasts like this, as well as YouTube series, webcomics, and so much more, visit FromSuperheroes.com.